There we are. Good evening, Ronnie.
Good. Don't be surprised. Don't sound surprised.
I'm not surprised.
We've done over 100 of these now. It should be fine.
It should be pretty easy.
Oh,
Yeah?
look, it's working. Good evening, South Africa.
Good evening, London.
How are you, Julian?
Yeah, good. Good.
Excellent.
Football season's over, so at least my life can get back to a bit of normality.
It's the end of it. Apart from Nations League.
Congratulations to Wales, by the way. No,
Oh, yeah,
congratulations,
congratulations,
to Wales.
Wales.
To the World
Well
Cup
done.
finals.
After 64 years.
Yeah.
That's a
How
long.
insane is that?
That's a long time to wait. And do you know what I thought was really the whole, because that obviously was a tie and an event that was full of emotion. So I think well done to everybody who handled that all very, very well, I think, as well.
Absolutely.
Really good stuff.
And great to see
yeah.
the rugby season. 2 South Africans in this new combined European, English, South African rugby championship.
Oh, yeah. I don't know much about this. You'll have to fill me in.
So Leinster are playing, it's the semi-finals this weekend coming. Leinster, I think, are playing the Blue Bulls. I don't know. Anyway.
Okay. It's going to be good anyway.
It's great to see rugby being played between our nations.
Well, clearly, you're the
That's
same
the
as
only
me.
reason I bring it up.
You're clearly the same as me. I like rugby. I don't know anything about it. We'll watch it.
And tomorrow is the nominee announcement for the South African Music Awards.
Yeah, that's really exciting. So when is the actual awards, Julian?
31st of July, at the in Pretoria, in Johannesburg, Gauteng. And everything will be announced tomorrow, exactly what's going to be happening and how. But I've got to load 100 of these buggers tonight.
Oh, and you said that this is basically the South African Brits, right?
Yeah, South African Grammys. Yeah, South African version of the Brits, the Grammys, etc., etc. So it's our awards. This is the 28th South African Music Awards.
Nice.
Very excited to be involved in those, as I have been for.
And is it like the Grammys and the Brits? It's a big televised event. People get cross channels.
And I'm involved in the live streaming of it. So that's kind of like I've been doing that for a number of years.
Amazing.
So really excited, yeah. And there's some great songs and some great artists that are being nominated. We'll find that all out tomorrow. Tomorrow at exactly 10 a.m. South African time, we'll be going live.
Although you must already know. Right?
I'm under NDA, Martin. I can say nothing.
Of course.
All I can tell you is that they've announced the first couple of categories, which is Record of the Year, Music Video of the Year, and Artist of the Year. So there's some exciting nominations there. Some exciting people that we've had on the show. But some like the likes of Msaki are nominated in that category.
Fabulous voice.
Yep. So really excited about that. So that takes place tomorrow at 10 a.m. You'll be able to catch it. It'll be on the DiscovrTV page.
Oh, brilliant.
You can go there and catch the link, which is live on YouTube. So go and check that out.
Should say, for those people who've been following this show for the last 2 years, you've seen so much South African talent and artists across the board on this show. So for anyone watching in the UK, you can have a look at that and go, I remember them. I like them.
Yeah.
It won't be unfamiliar to you. There's just, as we've said all along, great music coming out of our cross-cultural sharing.
Yes,
absolutely. That sentence got away from me there.
And it's kind of like we've decided to give the show a little bit of a twist tonight, for want of a better word.
I didn't know what you were going to do there, because you said you were going to give the show a twist, and it felt like I thought you were going to do an indoor firework or a popper or something there.
I don't have my roadcaster set up, so I can't push buttons or
you were going to go
anything like that.
You went to pick something up. I thought it was going to be a. I can do that.
There you go.
That's that one.
So,
sorry, I interrupted you as usual.
So we are no longer going to be going live on Facebook, as you may notice. If you are on, you'll only be on YouTube with us.
As you may notice, if you're on Facebook,
we're not there. But you would have seen links. You would have seen links directing you straight through to the YouTube channel. And the reason is for this is because we're going to be playing a lot more music videos on this show coming up. So, as we know, we have a lot of issues with the live streams. With music videos, etc. And I had a prime example of it last night. So if you log on to DiscovrTV on Facebook, although it has now been cleared, we were filming about 2-3 weeks ago, Nakane, at the Baseline I Am Live Festival.
Yep.
And last night we broadcast on DiscovrTV, as well as Baseline and Concerts SA, a 40-minute version of his performance of some of the highlights, which the moment we went live on Facebook, what happened?
Blocked.
Blocked. This video has been blocked in 85 countries.
Presumably,
Even though the record company had assured us that we had been whitelisted and that the video would be played.
I was going to say, this would have been with the full permission of the artist,
Yes,
and
of
the
the artist
label,
and the record label.
and the publisher and all that. Yeah.
And even better, guess what happened 10 minutes after the video finished?
I don't know. What, somebody knocked at the door? And
No,
said,
the blocking was unblocked.
oh, brilliant. Perfect timing.
This video has been released to be played on Facebook. I'm like, we've just finished the live stream, people. Oh.
Perfect timing. Anyway, for those reasons, amongst others,
But
this
please go
show
on to
is appearing
Facebook.
live on YouTube.
But if you are on Facebook, when you get onto Facebook on our page, please go and check out the Nakane performance live from the Baseline Festival. He performs a version of Killer by Seal, which I've got to tell you is for me maybe better than the original. But everything else about the set is unbelievable. He also performed a brand new song at the festival, which unfortunately we were embargoed on. We can't release it because it's only coming out 1st of July. But just go and check out the set. It's phenomenal. There's some incredible. It's an incredible
Better than
performance.
Killer the Adamski version or Killer the
Seal version.
solo version?
The solo version. It's a bit of a mixture between the Adamski and the Seal version,
Which do you prefer?
which I really like. Well, you know what? Adamski was like kind of got me into it, so I suppose the original will always be the original.
Yeah. Do you remember the George Michael version that was a mashup
do.
with Papa Was a Rolling Stone as well?
Yes, I do.
Well,
Very, very well. Yeah, so please go and check out Nakane, and then also tomorrow, obviously 10 a.m. South African time, which is 9 a.m. UK time, just as you're getting up. Go and check it out.
I'll reframe that. Just as some of us are getting up.
Getting up. Go and watch the South African Music Awards nominees.
It's at 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, very good.
It is. Yeah, we'll be showcasing and celebrating the best of South African music tomorrow. And we build up to the South African Music Awards on the 31st of July, 2022, live from South Africa. And you'll be able to catch that live streamed with us as well.
Amazing.
So very excited about
we'll discuss that in more detail on future weeks on this.
Absolutely.
show.
Yes. I'm hoping to get some of the nominees onto our show to come and chat about their nominations and exactly what it means to them. There are some exciting nominees on that list. So, yeah, obviously, as I said, I'm under embargo until tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. when the announcement will be made. But in the meantime, let's get back to our show. This is New Music Mondays, where we showcase the finest new music around the world, and specifically between the UK and South Africa. Should we get our first guest on? Well, our guest tonight.
Our guest.
Again, we're also simplifying this because a lot of the previous years we've been obviously having the previous years, exactly that. We're having a lot more guests, so we've really focused on the interviews, where we've decided to maybe go focus back towards the music videos or the songs themselves.
Well, we mentioned that
one guest or maximum.
We mentioned that when we started this show, no one had anything else to do because it was basically born at sort of early point in lockdown, and we couldn't do our sort of live video performances that we'd basically been doing on DiscovrTV up to that point. Yeah, we switched to promotional stuff with getting people, and then we were talking to people, and because they were always around because they weren't allowed to go anywhere. Of course, now everybody's back on the road. Several of our artists are now currently out touring and various things like that. A little bit harder, but we will find ways around that. We'll do pre-records, we'll focus on videos, and we will have spectacular guests still attending
live performances on the show as well. So yeah, lots of exciting stuff. But let's get our guest on for this evening, and we're heading back to you, Martin, in the UK. Here we go.
Yay!
There we go.
Suddenly it became huge. Oh, it was enormous all of a sudden. Welcome to New Music Mondays.
My face so big.
I know it's really off-putting, isn't it? Suddenly, my God, my head is enormous. Welcome to the show, Blake Baker. Welcome to New Music Mondays.
Thank you. Great to be here. How are you guys doing?
We're doing very well. The usual random nonsense, as you probably heard at the beginning of the show. We do very well. Thank you very much. This is Julie. This is Julian.
That's me. Yeah.
This is
like to bend down to.
I'm in South Africa. Martin's in London.
Yes. It's very hard to tell, isn't it? And Blake, so you are in? Are you in Hertfordshire?
Yeah, I'm based in the UK. I'm in Hertfordshire. I'm in Hitchin, which I think Martin will know, but I don't know if a lot of the viewers might know. But it's quite a small town in Hertfordshire. Yeah, with a good
That's
music.
near Watford. That's near Watford.
It's not too far away. It's about half an hour, something like that away. Yeah.
I put everything according to football teams. So I know where places are according to the football team. That's the only way I know.
My team's Arsenal, and they're not that far away. I can get there in about 20 minutes.
Have we had an Arsenal fan? You may be our first Arsenal fan. I'm not sure. Have we had Arsenal fans on before? If they were on, they weren't telling us about it. Anyway,
it's probably good. So probably a good decision, to be honest.
The problem is, as soon as we go down that road, we realize this could turn into a football show very quickly. It's not a football show. Don't turn. It's a music show. I used to work for a local radio station that used to do live commentary from Hitchin town.
Okay. From the square, this.
They used to do so they actually do the live commentary from the ground.
I see. Okay.
Every week, and it was broadcast on a local internet radio station called North Hearts FM, which sadly is no longer in existence. But yeah, we used to take the live commentary on the radio show from Hitchin Town FC, which was I don't know, but sad to say, because I was one of the presenters on the station, but it was probably the most popular show that we had on the station. All the music stuff, all the conversations and interviews. No, it's the football.
It's always football. Come on.
Something about the tribal nature of football, I think, draws people in.
Absolutely.
So is Hitchin? Are you a born and bred, or are you a moved to Hitchin person?
No, I think people around here think I'm a northerner. I was born. I lived between Derbyshire and Nottinghamshire, and then I came down here about 6 years ago. So I was doing a bit of music before coming down to Hitchin, but I have done way more since. And like I was saying earlier, the music scene is just so good that it's allowed me to go on and do, go from beginnings to kind of lots of quite exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's a really good base, isn't it? There's a great sort of little local scene in Hitchin, and then you're not too far away from exciting other places if you want to expand outwards, like St Albans and Bedford and Cambridge and London, of course.
Yeah. So, like you say, I've been going in doing gigs in Cambridge and London, especially. But yeah, there's a lot of quite busy big towns as well nearby, which are, in terms of exposure, pretty good for events. Usually get several hundred people there, depending on what the thing is. I mean, the Jubilee weekend just gone, we got loads of people at events because everyone gets very up for going out when they've got a 4-day weekend, I think.
As people go, well, we get a chance to go out, and it's all right to just do. Okay, good, yeah, I'll have that. Jubilee, but no, but okay, yeah, fine, whatever.
Just go for it.
And have you been performing this weekend, then, Blake?
Yeah, I had 3 gigs. So I went back to Derbyshire briefly because we had a bit of a family celebration, but then I had 2 gigs on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. But the nature of Jubilee meant I think I said no to about 5 or 6 gigs because I already had things booked. So
wow.
Crazy weekend, really, but yeah, it was good.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's a really good sign. So give us a little bit of a brief musical history of Blake Baker. What's the story, Blake?
Yeah, so going right back. So when I say I came down from Nottingham, Derbyshire, I came down to do my PhD about 6 years ago. Not in music, it was in chemistry. And music was kind of a bit of an escape. I did it in my spare time, and I started doing open mics, and then that kind of progressed from open mics to paid gigs, to festival slots, to 2-hour, 3-hour gigs, and just kind of went from there, really. I did it full time until COVID hit, and then I went and got a chemistry job, and now I do it kind of, on the evenings, in the weekends, that sort of thing. But it's going well, and I've got a couple of tracks out. So my first one is called T for Two. It's an acoustic sort of singer-songwriter love song. It's on all streaming sites. And then I've just followed up with another one that I I can talk about later on, and it's called Sunday Evening, and it's a bit more neo soul kind of chilled out song, and it's about Sunday blues and wanting the weekend to last forever and not having to deal with the working week, and it's called Sunday Evening.
Fantastic. So you were saying you were basically doing it full time before COVID. That's an achievement in itself. I mean, I know the whole sort of scenario obviously was a bit killer for most people, but that's pretty good going. How was it? It was all going well, presumably, at that point for you.
Yeah, I mean, when I say before COVID, it wasn't that I stopped because, you know, of the restrictions of COVID. They just kind of complicated things. It was going okay. The thing I found quite difficult is obviously living in the south compared to the north. It's a lot more expensive, and in order to essentially get by,
the streets are paved with gold. What do you mean?
Exactly, yeah, that's right. And music can sometimes be a little bit annoying because there's a lot of, you know, we'll give you free drinks or we'll give you free food or that sort of thing.
What did you say? You play for what's the word I'm looking for now? Gone blank. I've just gone
for exposure. That's what.
Yeah, that's the word. There's the word I'm looking for. Playing for exposure.
Yes.
And so I found it difficult because I was getting money doing it, but the amount of gigs I was having to do to kind of just get by was, I don't know. I mean, like, you know, 3-4 every weekend consistently. And then when it was getting to the point where that wasn't sustainable, if I had an illness or had something on, I'd lose, you know, few £100 a weekend or whatever, that sort of thing. So, but I feel quite privileged in that I have my chemistry degree and PhD, so I've kind of got a separate career that I've managed to do to fund my musical habits, basically.
Fantastic. Does this mean you're a doctor baker?
I am, yeah, which sounds like Dr. Ertzker or something.
Reminds me of Dr. Robert, the Blow Monkeys. Dr. Robert. Should have just gone with Dr. Baker.
That's what I'm thinking. There's a marketing thing there, I think. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's that Doctor and the Medics. They were the thing, weren't they?
Yeah.
Maybe Doctor.
From by the Thompson twins, Doctor.
Oh, okay.
I need a rebranding, I think.
Don't do it just because we came up with a stupid idea. Don't do
Doctor. Come on, where's that from, Doctor?
So you've been doing this for. So it sounds like you've been doing this for a while, but there's only, as you said, sort of a couple of releases that are out. What was the point? What was the changeover? What was why not do records before and why do them now? If that makes sense.
It's honestly like expertise in recording more than anything. I mean, I've been writing songs for a long time. I've got quite a few that I'd like to get recorded, and I've even got the software and equipment and everything to do it, but it's a separate skill entirely, like knowing all the, you know, sound engineering versus doing the music part.
Thank God you said that. I'm a music producer, so I have to agree with you. Yes, it is.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, and I wanted the songs to come out and me be happy with them and think, you know, they're kind of out as I wanted them to sound when I wrote them.
Yeah.
And I've got to sort of give a shout out to a good friend of mine, Mark Tugg. So he's in a band called The Fishers and I, who are, I think, Bedfordshire based, but they play in Hertfordshire as well.
Yeah.
And they're like a grunge band. And he does all of his own mixing and mastering for them. And he basically said, I've got my own studio. Do you want to come around and record some of your songs, sort of thing? And so, yeah, that's kind of when I started recording, and we've worked on the first couple of songs together. And I'm really happy with how they've turned out, you know.
Yeah, it's good to have a collaborator, I guess is the right word. Yeah, just someone to even if there's the technical side of it, but there's also that sort of bouncing ideas off each other as well, isn't it? Sort of create something.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, because I could have, like you say, kind of gone in a recording studio separately and paid for a few days and that sort of thing. But that's the other thing I really enjoyed with Mark, is that we'd kind of both come up with ideas, put them in and try them, and there's no time pressure of, you know, 5 o'clock, that's the end sort of thing. And you'd kind of, you know, sort of, I think recording studios are great if you know exactly what you want and you've written all the pieces and all that sort of thing. But if not, it's quite nice to experiment and have someone else say, have you thought about doing this? Have you thought about doing that? So yeah, it's quite a nice way to put the records together, really.
Yeah, excellent. Shall we have a listen to the song? At that point we can kind of go, yes, so what did we end up with then?
Let's do it. Here we go.
This is the second single from Blakeby.
about tomorrow morning. The weekend went too fast, it never seemed to last. Maybe it's a sign we're doing things right. Let's stay in bed till late, or make some pancakes. We'll hide away and keep the world out. It's the worst part of the day, in the start when we part ways. It's all the same to you. Can we turn off the phone and just stay at home? We got all we need right here. Don't need to know the time, there's no 9 to 5. We got all we need right here. Da 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 dum, da 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 dum. On a Sunday evening, Monday's bad, Tuesday drag. Still waiting for a Sunday, and hump day hurts, Thursday's worse. Still waiting for a Sunday, when Friday comes, the week is done. Let's hibernate till Sunday evening. Don't wake me up, I'm so in love. Like every day's a Sunday. So turn off the phone and just stay at home. We got all we need right here. Don't need to know the time, there's no 9 to 5. We got all we need right here. Da 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 dum, da 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 dum. On a Sunday evening, spend the day with you instead of doing things I don't want to. Will you spend the night with me? Like every day's a Sunday evening. Every day's a Sunday. Every day's a Sunday evening. Da 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 dum. On a Sunday evening.
Keep those weekends rolling. We want them longer. Are we all like trying to get a longer weekend these days? Isn't that like what governments around the world are fighting for?
So we're fighting against it. I don't know which it was going to be.
Apparently everybody wants like longer weekends.
Yeah, I think there's some evidence that a 4-day week is actually quite good for people. Working week, 4-day working week.
So Blake, I think
like
this should be the theme song for that.
I feel like I can't argue after we've just had a Jubilee weekend. But yeah,
people enjoyed that. I felt like I wanted to comment that you've written this song just after you've said that. Yeah, I've gone back working full time. My second song is, can we just have more of a weekend, please?
I love the video. I love the whole drawing and everything. Did you have that specifically made for you?
Thanks. Yeah, I did. I hired someone on Fiverr. Basically, it's just an animator.
Fiverr's amazing, huh?
It's really good. Yeah. I've put that video on my YouTube, and there's a link there. So if anyone wants a similar animator, you can go and check this person out. But yeah, my 2 songs I've released so far, for both of them, I've done animated music videos. I'm not sure why. Partly maybe because I don't want to film myself. I'm a bit awkward on camera. And I think just also it's quite nice to have a bit of a sort of animated story alongside the lyrics, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think lyric videos are obviously popular anyway, and I think people like to know what the lyrics are. I don't, it's,
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard to figure these things out. It's nice to be able to sort of go, oh, that's what he was saying. Back in the day, Blake, I used to buy Smash Hits magazine when I was a
Love Smash
when I
Hits.
was a
And that
kid.
had the lyrics in it. Is that
Had the
how
lyrics in it. That was one of the.
Yeah.
I liked to know what the lyrics are. Some people don't. Some people don't care what musicians are saying, but I've always wanted to know what you're actually talking about. So.
Well, some people took the mickey out of me with that lyric video because I put the da 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 dums in it. That's maybe too far the other way.
I don't know. You never know. Somebody might say, "What is he saying there?" Oh wait, it's da da da. Okay. He's saying something else. Lovely track. And there's another art. There's somebody else singing on that. I can tell. There's another vocal there. I don't know. Do we want to mention who that is?
Yeah, there is. It's a very talented singer-songwriter, and she's called Yolanda Gabrielle. She is also Hertfordshire-based. She's got a really nice voice. I don't think, apart from obviously this song, I don't think she's put anything of her own out there yet. She's doing a lot of gigging locally, and she's Yolanda Gabrielle Music. So if anyone watches this and likes the sound of her voice, then do go and check her out on social media channels. But yeah, she's still in the process, I think, of getting things recorded.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Thank you for that. So that it feels like like we said, you've been doing this for a little while, but in reality, it feels like you're at the beginning of something. So is there a grand plan?
I think yes and no. I think I'm doing basically my plan, hopefully, is to transition into music. So I did it full time and realized how difficult it was. I think I then tried to look at it from another way and thought, if I can start making opportunities and kind of different income from it in a way where I slowly build it up and then can slowly take down how many days I'm doing my non-fun job, then I can kind of transition into it. And I'm doing that in a lot of ways. So I've just become a partner on YouTube, actually, like a month or two ago. So that's really good. I'm hoping to build that up. I've started doing Twitch. I feel too old to say that, but I have started doing that.
TikTok's worse. Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get this TikTok thing.
Well, I'm on TikTok, but I don't get it either. I don't know what makes something have 1 million views, But so yeah, my plan is hopefully just to build things up and keep releasing music that I'm proud of, and hopefully get to play some quite cool gigs. I've got some good ones coming up. I'm hoping to transition more to music venues rather than general venues, sort of pubs and clubs and that sort of thing.
Sure. Yeah, good stuff. And more music on the way. Have you got things ready to go, or is it I've got a plan but it's not there yet?
Yeah, somewhere in between. I've got things written and I've got a live album recorded, but I don't want to put the live stuff out until the non-live version has been released. So I have got some things, but they're not quite at the point where I'm releasing them just yet.
Cool. And can people catch you? Where can people catch you or find out more? Or where can we see you live? Or where do people go to find out more? What's going on with you?
Yeah, so I'm Blake Baker Music on everything, pretty much every social thing, even the ones like TikTok where I don't know what I'm doing. So you can check me out on anything like that. I put all my...
Go and follow for no content.
Yeah, exactly. There's content there. It's just I don't know if you'll enjoy it, but hopefully you will.
Oh, good. That's a step above where I've got to. That's great.
I put all my gigs and upcoming news on Facebook and Instagram, and I have lots of gigs coming up in Hertfordshire, Bedfordshire, a few things in London later in the year. And I also do a YouTube video every week, and I'm Blake Baker Music on YouTube. So
cool.
That's
all
my...
check it out, guys. Everybody go and check it out. Blake Baker on all social medias, even TikTok. We'll go and take a like, and everybody else please go and take a like and share, as we like to say. The more the better. And subscribe to all his channels.
Thanks very much. I'm looking forward to the South African Music Awards now I've heard about him.
Yeah, you got to watch it. You got to watch it. Very interesting.
I've subscribed to Discover, so yeah, I'll have to watch tomorrow morning.
Awesome. Thanks, Blake.
Maybe when we get this when we really get this right in the future, Jules, we'll have the international artist sponsored by DiscovrTV. we can add that into the South Africa.
I like
Awards,
it.
right?
I like it. Well,
And then this show becomes a showcase for that.
there is something we're working on, Martin. I might be able to tell you more next week, Monday.
Fantastic.
Next week, Monday, there might be a little affiliation between the South African Music Awards and DiscovrTV. But you're just going to have to wait till next week to find out.
No information allowed. Fantastic. Thanks for joining us, Blake. Great to meet you. Good luck with everything. Is there one event that you're particularly looking forward to this summer?
I'm playing a few festivals, and it's the first time I'm playing Goats Fest in Hertfordshire. So if you're around, that's in Puddicote. That's in August. It's the only local festival I've not played. I've done all the other ones. So that one should be good. I'm looking forward to that.
Fantastic. That is a splendid event, and it is their first one post-COVID, I think. So people will be raring to go at that. Yeah, really good one. That Goat Fest in Puddicote. Recommended. Excellent stuff. Good luck with that. And we'll catch up with you again soon. Keep in touch. Let us know what you're up to.
Cheers. Will do. Cheers. Thank you.
Bye. Bye. We're back. Let's go back to that view.
These fiver things are amazing, aren't they? I think we've mentioned a couple of people have said they use those.
Yeah, and actually I keep forgetting about it because there's a track that the guys from BCUC sent me off their new album. And it's screaming for an animated video. And I've been trying to figure out who to get, and I'm like going, you know what? Put it on Fiverr. Best place to go. And I quickly jumped onto Fiverr again, just having a look at animated videos.
Yep.
And the guys that are putting stuff up there are insane. But just talking about videos for a second, Martin.
Yep.
I don't know if you've seen it, but hang on, I'm just going to get it now quickly.
Oh, well, have I seen that, or you say have I seen Pistol?
Pistol,
no,
Pistol.
Not yet. I've not caught it yet. No.
Wow. Okay, is all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Wow, cool. Wow.
I mean, it's Danny Boyle. You've got to trust him with that sort of thing.
Look, it is a bit self-indulgent, but that is Danny Boyle. What else are you expecting? So, but I absolutely loved it. I watched all 6 episodes in 2 nights. I would have watched it all in one night if I didn't start so late on the first night.
Yeah.
But absolutely blew me away. You want to check that out. But I just want to get... Sorry, so I quickly digressed there for a second. But getting back to the animated videos. I mean, that video by Blake is phenomenal. I mean, that, anybody else sitting doing that would be like a good 50, 60,000 Rand budget video. I mean, that's proper animation. There's no breaking around there. Yeah. And that's why I love platforms like Fiverr. And I know Antwerny, remember Antwerny? Their video as well that they've been working on has been done on Fiverr. It's a phenomenal platform, and there is something very, very special about it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to go check that out. Also for the new D minor video, I reckon we're going to have to get it done on Fiverr as well.
It's not. There's one element of it is that technically you can do something, but then there's the element of it that it's appropriate for the song as well, right? It's got
absolutely
thematically it works. It's not just kind of I've done you some.
It's got to work for the track.
You could you could admire the animation, but that's not going to work if it doesn't add something to the song as well. So that it's kind of with that storytelling that Blake's doing within his
yes, and I think
within his
song
works
that so
this is
well.
Absolutely
it
complementary.
Works so well. It's kind of it makes me the video makes me listen to the song more attentively. Attentively, that's the word I'm looking for. Whereas I think for a song like Blake's, if it didn't have a video like that, it might have got lost on me potentially because I'd be, okay, cool, nice. But the video captured me. And this is where I find it so important that you've got the right imagery to go with the audio. Because so many times a song can just pass you by if you're just listening, especially on radio and things like that. And you go, yeah, cool. But when you see the music video, it takes on a totally different vibe and a totally different meaning for you and a totally different feeling for the song. Yeah. And I think that exact description is exactly what happened now with that video. Is I sat there and I went, hang on. When I first started listening, I was like, yeah, cool, nice, yeah, okay. Yeah. But then the video caught me, and I was reading the lyrics, and like Hump Wednesdays, and you think like Downhill Thursday, all of that kind of stuff, and you're watching the imagery, and it kind of gives me a little bit of a, is it Winnie the Pooh in terms of like the drawings?
Ooh, that's a good.
You get where I'm going?
Yeah.
Like kind of that, and reminds me again, takes you back to your childhood of all those little drawings, in books. And Edith Blyton, what's her name?
Yeah, Enid Blyton's one.
Yeah.
I tell you what, there's been a very popular book in the last 12 months or so. Is it called The Horse Boy and His Horse, or The Horse and His, I don't know. There's something like that. We've got it in the house somewhere. But it's that sort of sketched animation with sort of captions and little stories.
And then you think a song like this by Blake could be a great sync deal for an animated kids series along the lines of that. So you kind of, but you just like, it's all the little things that you start thinking, okay, actually the song's leaving an impression on me. Whereas if it hadn't have had, we see a lot of lyric videos where the guys just quickly make their own. It's just lyric. But a lot of thoughts.
It's just words popping up, which, that can work as well. We've seen great versions of that as well.
Yes.
But like I say, when everything, the whole thing becomes a thoughtful package.
Yeah.
That's the
Absolutely.
thing. It's been... Even because I think sometimes when we sort of throw things out like Fiverr and stuff like that, sometimes it's kind of this feeling that it might be disassociated, but it's still a collaborative process. It's still like, no, this one's
like writing a song with somebody. Hello.
Yeah,
and I think
and putting these things together. Like I say that sometimes you think, I don't want someone taking this in because what if? But as we've seen, even with like we've talked about the guys from No Prism before as well, the collaboration that they've made with this filmmaker who is just shooting stuff that he likes the look of. And separate from what they're doing musically, but as they've brought the two things together and as they discuss collaboration, it's become a thing that's now part of their identity as well, is these these videos. So yeah,
and again, and that's why I'm going back to that for a second, because it is so important, the marriage between the audio and the picture. And it's like, hello, well, that's exactly what movies are about, Julian. But it is so important. Again, it's a clever video, whether it be an animated lyric video like that, or a great music video, or even what we do in studio here, where we try and capture the essence of an artist live, it can make such a difference to a song. And it definitely did that for me there. No doubt about it. And I suppose it's kind of leading us on to where we're going tonight. It's already 20-8, and we've... How do we do this, Martin?
I don't know. We're...
Welcome to New Music Mondays, the 3-hour show. We haven't even played another music video yet.
It's because I think it's something I feel, if there's one thing that's better than listening to music, it's talking about listening to music.
Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, okay, but let's get onto a visual, because I think it goes back to this exactly what we're talking about right now. And there's a video that you sent through, and I'm just going to make sure I get the right one, because the only problem with StreamYard sometimes is you can't see which video you're pulling up, because it's just black at the beginning. Is literally, I'd love to get onto this video because it's an artist that we both love. And it's an artist that honestly, as far as I'm concerned, is destined for great things. There is no doubt about it. She's absolutely destined for great things. And I think in the next 2 to 3 years, like we've seen what happened when you first played me Wet Leg over a year ago, and look at them now, I think this young lady is going to be in that space in the not too distant future. So I'm very excited about this track. And let's take a watch for everybody watching. This is an incredibly talented artist from somewhere near you in London.
Well, Berlin originally, and
Berlin originally. Right, this is Roxanne de Bastien with Eraser. Check it out and tell us what you think.
How does it feel? Ruins at your heels, your head underground. Too little, too late, with no one but yourself to blame. You can't show your face here again. You cannot erase it or take it back. You cannot erase it or take it back. No, no, no. You cannot erase it or take it back. Extracted from all memory. You cannot erase. How can you say take it back. Extracted from all memory, you cannot erase.
Roxanne Sebastian. Erased. Love it. Absolutely love it. What a track.
Fabulous. That is the that was the first track that was released from her album You and Me We Are the Same, but came out about it might even be 2 years ago now. I think it came out. That track might have come out.
Wow, is that long ago?
Early on, because they had, as many artists did, they had this sort of whole album cycle keyed up, and then of course COVID hit and boom. So that came out early, but the video is new. That's literally just been shot and released as sort of part of on tour right now. She's playing in Cambridge tonight, Roxanne.
Oh, wow.
Playing tonight on tour at the moment. I will be going to see her in St Albans next Tuesday.
Another great track from Roxanne. I've got to say, I mean, the production, the song, the songwriting, everything about it, she just nails it every single time. Yeah. I still remember, what was the first track we ever listened to?
I think Heavy Lifting was the first
Heavy
one.
Lifting, that's it.
That sort of really caught your attention, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just, she just continues to deliver. There's no doubt about it. And a young lady, we expect big things over the next couple of years.
Yeah,
no doubt about it. Eraser, another phenomenal track.
She's worked with some amazing people. That's produced by Bernard Butler, that one. Well, the whole album was produced by Bernard Butler.
Yes, I remember.
Ex of Suede. He apparently, Roxanne says, he used to refer to the one as the good one.
What, that track?
Yeah. We'll do some more work on the good one.
Well, that is a great track, Roxanne. Well done. Congratulations. And yeah, you sit there and you're like, that's another track that she just delivers and delivers. Yeah. Phenomenal vocal, guitar playing, everything. Just great production, great song. Tremendous
live artist as well. So if you do get the chance to see, she is on tour at the moment, and she is touring with a 3-piece, I think, band at the moment. And next Wednesday, playing in London with a full band, I think, including a string section. So that'll be, I think that's at, where is it, in London somewhere, next Wednesday. So that if you're in that area and you like that sort of thing, that'll be well worth checking out.
Nice. Well, let's keep the ladies' theme going, because I thought we might as well. So
it's this ladies' night.
Let's come to South Africa.
What a night!
And this is a young lady that we actually had on DiscovrTV performing on Tales from an African Lounge. Blew me away the very first time I saw her. Just literally heard a guitar, and I sat there and I went, "Wow, now this is really interesting." But I always wanted to hear something a little bit more to see whether, because you can get lost sometimes if you're just sitting on guitar vocal. Great voice, but the songs can get a little bit lost, and you kind of sit there and you're like, go, okay, I need more. And yeah, we're about to find out whether she delivers more. And I think that's the key here. So there's a young lady by the name of Luara. I've got to get it correct.
Yep.
Performing with a, let me just quickly find out who she's with. Give me 1 second. It is with Andy Moxie. I'm not 100% sure if I'm getting that right, but this is Luara on DiscovrTV, New Music Mondays, with her brand new single, which actually came out yesterday, the music video. And this is Give It All. Let us know what you think.
I'm moody, I'm grumpy, I'm
my part, you played my heart. With you, I stood tall. Even with your shortcomings, you never were forthcoming. Met you at Guga's Tabby across the room, so stunning. Asked for your name, so fussy. Gave me your name, gave you my all. 2019, was it winter? Was it fall? It was when we would fall out of love, out of touch, out of sight, but never out of my mind. Chilling on Lee's couch, chilly breeze on my knees. Ouch, 2 months since we last spoke. Too much on my tears I've choked. Too many jokes about your disappearance. Colder than the Cape's coast, further than we were ever close. Consider this verse my closure. All peace, no exposure.
Give it all to you.
Laura with Andy and Corsi. All I want. Love it.
Love those those very live, jazzy sounding drums.
Yeah.
It really is a really cool thing. But also,
It
like
reminds me
going
a
back
little bit of 07.
I was trying to think. Yeah, that does make sense. I was trying to think what does it remind me of? And I love the surprise of the rap in that sort of middle eight section there, which I was not expecting, and works really well. Really nice.
Yeah, it definitely kind of, even that rap took me a little bit of a Lauryn Hill Fugees kind of vibe, which I really enjoyed. But I do like the fact she definitely seems to have her own unique vibe to her, which I picked up when she first played live here. And I'm really glad that it's transcended into more of a live feel around the like a bandish kind of vibe.
Yeah.
With that very jazzy kind of feel to it, which works really, really nicely and complements her voice a lot. And it's a great song. Lyrically, I think the song is strong, with a great visual to go with it, which I think has proved works very well with the video. Because sometimes you can find that the visual doesn't always tie in, but I definitely think that this one does, no doubt about it.
And what a thing! I think we've said this before as well. Two things that you can think. Well, if I've not got ideas for my videos, what can I do? Well, find someone who's got a good dressing up box. If you can get hold of some stuff you can put on and go, this is fun. I'm dressed up in sort of Regency period dress. Okay, that'll work. Just cause. And then anyone
but it works
that you
with the song.
Yeah, well,
It works with the
absolutely.
song.
But then anyone, so if you're kind of not sure of ideas, that's a good
Get
start.
somebody to dance.
And
Get
if you've
somebody to dance.
I was going to say, if you know someone who does choreography and someone who does dancing,
Then you're on your way.
Such an addition to start. Just like, do you know anyone who does choreography? Just simple choreography. Just doesn't have to be much. Just something.
Just something simple.
Really good stuff.
But it
Really
works.
well done.
It definitely works. So I really, really enjoyed that. And I think it's definitely a track that hopefully will help her to grow in terms of her musical career, because she's a very young, starting out artist that I think has a lot of potential and is definitely going places as an artist.
I think that's sort of the, what should we say, the production quality of that video. Is that the right phrase? Do you know what I mean? The production level that's been put that's been put into that. You kind of go, this is so even with that you then go, I don't know how much it cost. That doesn't really matter. I'm not saying that it cost a lot of money. What I'm saying is it looks like it's got production quality attached to it, which then makes you feel like this is someone who really cares about what they're doing. And is putting everything into it. It's like, I'm not going to throw this away. I've got a great song, a great performance. So when it comes to the video, I'm going to make sure that looks good, that it's got that behind it as well. So it's got the right aesthetic, it's got the right feel. So it's. I'm sure this wasn't the thought process, but it's got all. Do you know what I mean? It's all, the whole package of them saying, "Take me seriously. I'm not mucking about here. I'm not playing about. This is proper." Sort of thing.
And I think and it's good to see an up and coming artists, because I think you can get lost that you're so scared to spend too much money on a music video or whatever it may be, or you call in mates to do it. It doesn't really work because it's a risk. I mean, music videos cost money at the end of the day, and now you've invested all this money in recording your track, or and now all of a sudden you've got to add that now because visual is such an important part. You kind of get scared as opposed to where it's going to be best. The money's going to be best spent, whether it be on the audio or on the video. But I think these days, it's something we did with Dylan when we released his video, was we went video first. We did not release the track onto streaming platforms for a month.
Yeah.
And we saw how it worked in that situation, because there the visuals were as important as the audio. And within the first month, the song was only available as a YouTube video. And we landed up getting close on 10,000 views.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't seen the stats yet for how the song's doing on digital platforms, but I don't think it'll be anywhere near what it was on video, purely because the video got the message across and people will go back and watch the video, as opposed to streaming it as just an audio track. And I think it worked really, really well there. So I think it's.
I suppose there's an element of with Dylan's track. There's an element of it really lent itself to a visual presentation as well. Just stylistically, it really lent itself. So it's as with all the things that we say, it's not a catch-all. It's not like this is the way.
No, absolutely not.
But I think what we are saying is like like you said, I think sometimes it's a risk. You've got to take some risks sometimes. It might not work, and I know there must be a terrible thing where you say like we put a lot of effort and perhaps a lot of finance into a video and no one's seen it. Yeah, that can happen, but that doesn't. That's.
But then again, you'll get 10,000 streams on the audio.
Or but sometimes you've got to take it on the chin, because what's the alternative? Do nothing? That's not going to work either. So if it will work or it won't work. That's sort of out of your control. You've got to put it out there.
Absolutely. We're only 2 songs down, and it's nearly 8 o'clock, Martin.
We can hold some back. I've tagged them all. They're all expecting to be played.
Well, we are, and we're heading straight back to the UK now, and a band that we've had on the show before, and I'm a big fan of, very big fan of, and I'm very interested to see what the new track sounds like. This is Tom Lumley and the Brave Liaison with Come Down, the official new music video. Let us know what you think.
I've been waiting for the walls to come down. I've been waiting for the curtain to close.
Oi, shut up, mate, shut up!
Another banger from Tom Lumley and the Brave Liaison, making big waves again. Like you said, another
Another artist that's definitely on his way up. Yeah. It's kind of like, can he replace Sam Fender?
Well, yeah, it's taking those little steps forward each time, but then you see little incremental things that you'll see them suddenly on Radio 6
video,
and on Radio 1. Yeah, and do you remember sort of stylistically? Similar, they're kind of finding a bit of a lane, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but it's stylistically that video quite similar.
Last one was the Warehouse, wasn't it?
Exactly, they've got that sort of this is us in a room playing, but there's so much energy in it, so much stuff. The thing I love in that video, that pullback reveal when there's all the other.
Oh yeah, I love that. Brilliant,
fantastic.
Remind me of the Killers, the one year at the MTV Music Awards. I don't know if you remember. They played in a cross, and each member was in a different block. Reminded me of that.
But yeah, so cool. All right, I get it. It's great because you've got this sort of concept of, okay, so we're in a thing and we're playing. That's fine, and there's some other stuff going on. But then you got that pullback and you say, wait a minute, they're all in this same complex. It's great. Love it. Whoever came up with that idea, good job.
well done. My mom says hello. She's watching us on YouTube, but she can't comment. What you need to do, Mother, is you need to sign up for a YouTube account. So it says join YouTube or something like that. That's the only way you can comment. I will show you how to do that. So don't worry. I will take you through that process and show you.
Hello, Sandy. Anyway, hi.
She is watching us on YouTube. A lot of people are unable to comment because they don't have a YouTube account and things like that. So yeah, but a big shout out to everybody watching us on YouTube. Remember, please to like and subscribe our channel below.
Yeah, if you're watching us live or at any other time, you're very welcome. Just nice to have you here with us.
And share. There's that share button. Click that and click.
Oh, tell everybody how good it is. That's what. Tell everybody. I saw this show last night. It was amazing.
Yes.
Check out DiscovrTV and New Missing Mondays. That's amazing. I didn't know what I'd been missing.
Exactly. We've still got 2 videos to go, I think. How many have we got? No, we've got
2, maybe 3.
3. We might just so maybe I think we might keep the other 2 for next week. So maybe we'll play out with, because you did promise them they could watch their video. You'll be playing the video tonight.
Okay.
Let's do it, because I still got lots of work to do before the SA Music Awards tomorrow morning, the nominees.
Okay.
I've still
Shall
got.
we play?
So I've got to load. I've got to load 100, Martin. I've done 5. They're taking so long.
Oh man, yeah, we better let you go then.
Oh, I got 5. I've done 5 key rings out of 100.
Otherwise, the South African music business will grind to a halt.
Because Gillian didn't finish loading USBs.
That's right. I thought the music business in South Africa seemed to be going along very, very well, and then suddenly, Music Mondays overran by 15 minutes, and that was it. Gone.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. All right, we're going to play out with what? Do you want to tell everybody what we're playing out with?
Shall we play out with Bride? This is an artist that I really love. I first came across her as a member of a band called Paper Airplanes in about 2013. And it was one of those times when I saw a band live I hadn't heard of before. Sarah started singing, Sarah Howells, who is Bride, started singing. And it's the last time I can remember being seeing a live band that I hadn't seen before and literally going, wow.
Wow.
Just hit me really hard. Great voice. Bride has been going since 2016, and now 3rd album is coming out in July. It's called Still. This is the 3rd single release from it, which is called Algorithm. It's another beautifully shot video. Really good track. And we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Thank you, everybody, for. Well, no, let's watch it. I want to come back and at least have something to say about it.
Okay, we'll see you after this.
We'll see you after this. We'll be back right now.
This is a game that I didn't mean to start. How could you know? How could you know my heart? When expectations are the death of things, I open my mouth, but this time I won't sing. Scream at the kitchen sink, telling you how to feel. Say something, give me a minute to take it in. Give me an hour, I'll shut my skin up. Got this outfit, I'm tired of living in, so won't you call it up? Kiss me and tell me to leave it up. Sometimes I live in my head for hours with algorithms, oh, trying to freak me out. They follow me to hell and back. I'll love you if you leave me intact. It's not an heirloom, it's not a wedding dress. Sometimes I feel it, sometimes I feel something less. My drunk-head, your oldest friends, holding back the worst case we're wrong again, sharing jokes at our own expense, hoping for something real. Say something, give me a minute to take it in. Give me an hour, I'll shut my skin up. Got this outfit, I'm tired of living in, so won't you call it up? Shake me and tell me to leave it up. Sometimes I live in my head for hours with algorithms, oh, trying to freak me out. They follow me to hell and back. I'll love you if you leave me intact. Hold me like some poetry you know by heart. Here at Lindsay Bay says you're a work of art. I'm drinking decaf coffee, writing nursery rhymes, trolling through the alphabet. I haven't found a pattern yet. So say something, give me a minute to take it in. Give me an hour, I'll shut my skin up. Got this armor, I'm tired of living in, so won't you call it up? Shake me and tell me to leave it up. Sometimes I live in my head for hours with algorithms, oh, trying to freak me out. They follow me to hell and back. I'll love you if you leave me intact. I'll love you if you leave me intact. I'll love you if you leave me intact.
Bride. There you go.
Yeah, gorgeous. I mean, there's something about Sarah's performance and writing that's just like
Yeah.
got me from sort of day one, basically. I said that's the third album. Last album was the Volume of Things. I think we actually played a track from the Volume of Things, possibly on one of the
Okay.
first shows that we did.
Okay.
When we had sort of let's get a video online. So yeah, that's a sort of a almost bookending that bit, if you like. So we did a Bride
Yes.
track a long time ago and then come back.
This track goes back to what I was kind of saying earlier, is sometimes the voice, you can get lost in the music. And I did.
Yeah.
I saw myself drifting off, and I wasn't watching the music video. I was drifting off in the song and looking up, and then I totally forgot I was watching a music video, which kind of like, I suppose, is a good and a bad thing.
Yep.
Because it's kind of like, the song is just very powerful, that I was like sitting there thinking about life and like going, yo, wow, really great vocal, great production, just a great song. And then then like towards the end of the video, oh shit, I'm actually meant to be watching the music video, and actually like, and I've got to go back and watch it now because I got so lost in the song.
Yeah.
And what a great song it is as well. And you know, it's just, we consistently are finding great young talent on this show, and it really, young, old, whatever it may be, but great talent. And I love it because any of these songs could hold up against any major international artist as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Yeah. I
They
mean,
just don't have that right break.
Yeah, we've
You know,
said a
or
few
it
times
hasn't
before. I
come
mean,
yet.
there's nothing there's nothing except something there's nothing getting in the way. There's no talent issue, there's no presentation issue, there's no quality issue. It's none of that. It just probably takes one person who has a bit of leverage to go
the right place at the right time.
We're putting you in the right place. Yeah.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah.
It's not how good you are or being in it's not how good you are, it's about being in the right place at the right time.
I was going to say the right moment. We do this podcast with the albums, the Rolling Stone 500 albums.
Yeah.
The next one of the next ones we're going to do is Tracy Chapman, her first album. And I remember the connection here, actually, the Mandela concert, which was in whenever it was, pre-release, I think, which I think was the first time that anyone in the UK, and Tracy Chapman played at that, first time anyone in the UK had seen her,
about a revolution.
Blew everyone away, because this is a young girl with a guitar playing an amazing song. We were like, and people are going, who the hell is that? I think made her career. Katie Tunstall on later with Jules Holland. She'd been playing for a little while, got a break because someone else pulled out. She went in, did that Black Horse on the Cherry Tree with the loop station. Everybody went, what the hell is that?
Absolutely.
It's that one moment that even all the talent was already there. It's not like there was anything missing. It was just that one moment, that one thing that went, wow. Amazing.
And that's it. And I mean, any of these artists we've had on tonight, could be that next big thing. It's just about that moment, whether they get discovered or not. There's a band. Who were those guys? Oh man, that I loved last year. The punk band. Oh, from the UK, very punky. It was like one of our top songs of the year.
I can't remember. Sorry,
no. Okay, it's gonna bug me now, Martin.
Not on the wavelength at the moment.
Bug me. It's that one guy. He's been on the show twice now. Hang on one second. I'm going to find my channels.
Cool.
I'm going to find this because now it's going to bug me. You know what it's like.
Bear with us. This is when we need some interlude music at this point. I don't have any interlude music, do I? I've not got. Oh, what's that one?
No, yeah.
No, that's not going to work. Oh, no, that's not. There's one here.
Top 5.
No. That's not right.
This is terrible. New Music Mondays. Let's go. Yeah, hang on 1 second. I'll find it right now. Give me.
Stop.
Oh, by the way, and I did mention him. I did comment. I see Luke James Williams is dropping an album.
He is indeed. Yes, he is very soon.
Yes.
I think it's available for pre-order now. Yeah.
I commented actually on his post, and I was like, "About time, young man. We've been waiting for this for a long time."
Yeah. Nice
so
one.
I'm very excited
you know what?
about that. What?
in abstract connection, since you mentioned it, I happen to know that Luke James Williams is going to see Roxanne Sebastian in concert tonight in Cambridge.
Oh, brilliant. Well done, Luke. I'm still trying to find this band of ours. Come on, Martin. He's a mate of yours. They're very punk. They're very punk.
I mean, obviously, I'll know when you say, but at the moment, I'm like, sorry, I can't remember. Sorry.
Would it be? Man, I'm going to find it now. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's going to really bug the hell out of me.
Obviously, it couldn't be anyone, but I can't think who it is.
No, punk. Man. It's like very, very punk. Oh, no. And I have to find it now because the fact of the matter is we're not talking about it. It's obviously not King's Parade.
There is no way we can. They're not punk, really.
No, not at all.
There's no way we can wrap this up at this.
No, because I'm going to have to now play it, aren't I? Come on. Where are you?
Can find it.
I'm going through our by the way, go and subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our playlists for New Music Mondays. Oh, no, but this is going to bug me now, man.
youtube.com/DiscovrTV.
New Music Mondays 2022. We have had them on this year. I'm pretty sure.
Punk 2022.
Somebody's going to probably tell me.
I feel like I'm having a Alzheimer's moment now.
Oh, no, man. Oh, it's like it's a one-word track. Martin, you're going to kick yourself.
I know.
We're both going to kick ourselves, and I just can't find my playlists. New Music Mondays, which one's this one? 2021. Let's check this one out. It might be on that one. Short Straw, no.
I'm trying to think where I can look. Because, of course, all my record keeping is in the wrong place. I'm on a laptop tonight. I had to go and charge it up because we've been on so long.
I can't find it, and it's just, I'm blank. And it's not Shady Lanes, who I loved. Oh, man.
This is This is good. This is good telly.
This is really good telly because I'm not going to find it, and I can't find it, Martin. Can't find it. We had him on probably about his second single. It's a single guy that we talk to, but he's got this punk band, and I keep saying to him, we're probably one of my favorite songs of last year. And it's really fast paced. It's him in the room, walking around. I can see the video. I can see everything. I can see his face. I just cannot get the video of the song. Why? Why is this happening to me?
It's like, should never have gone down this road.
Oh man, just
down this road,
I'm
guys.
so upset now.
Sorry, I'm not. Normally I get your wavelength, but I'm drawing a blank, and I'm sorry. I feel like I'm letting you down.
Yeah, Martin. Right now you're letting me down because you know the band so well.
And
so well.
I have to apologize to you. I have to apologize to all our viewers. I have to apologize to your mother.
Not Max Palmer.
Not Max Palmer. Okay, that might have been. That probably would have been the obvious one, most obvious one.
What was one of your favorite songs, rock bands last year or this year, that we've had on this show? See, I'm just trying it. I'm trying it very, very hard. Even
I don't know. I know. I'm trying to figure this out now.
no.
Could it be not Cameron, not Chris Sims, not him?
We're not gonna find this, are we? I cannot believe I can't find this. This is really bugging me.
You know, it'll come to you when you stop thinking about it.
But I have to find it, Martin. I'm now on a mission.
I know. We're kind of feel like we're letting the whole country down.
The world. Yeah, I think everybody's really worried.
No Prism. No, we spoke about them earlier on.
No.
Not them.
No.
Not Alex. We had him on.
Who?
Last week, Alex Bailey, but he's not punky. There's no way he's punky.
No, not Lucky. No.
Damn it!
I will find it now, and I can't. And I absolutely can't find it. New Music Mondays. Let's see. I can see posters. I'm pulling at straws here, aren't I?
I know.
I'm absolutely pulling at straws here.
Think of something else. I'm having a very quick scroll through stuff at the moment to see if I can help out. But oh dear, don't know.
I'm just quickly having a look here.
I mean, I kind of want to defend myself partly by saying we have so many artists on the show.
I will see his poster and I will know straight away.
Specific one.
Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this.
You know we're still on air, right?
Yeah, I do, and I'm sorry, but I'm on a mission
Golden
now.
Bloom.
Golden Bloom! Thank you, Lord! Can't believe it!
Now, why were we talking about it? What was why were we looking?
I was talking about songs that just literally... No, I don't actually know why we were talking about it anymore. You see, the song is called Fine. And we're gonna play out with it because we have to. I can't remember why we were talking about it.
I don't remember how we got into this.
I absolutely have no clue.
Yeah, Jordan. You're thinking of Jordan's the guy. Yeah, because we've had him on, but we haven't had the other guys in the band on. But
no.
But yeah, it's called Golden Bloom. So you're right. You should have got. I should have known.
I'm so sorry, but no, I
apologize. Oh, hey, man, we got there. Come on, we got there.
We got there. So we're gonna play out with Golden Bloom just because of that tonight. Because it's literally one of my favorite bands, and I think we're talking about bands that why haven't they broken, or a band that we believe
of something,
just need a bit of something. And this band for me last year is exactly that, and I still believe this song is probably one of the best finds of 2021/2022 for me as a band, and it has stood out for me in such a big way. And we're going to play out with it tonight. Why? Because we can. And I can get on doing my memory sticks that I have to do. I've now got another 4 coming, so that'll be 9 done out of 100. Woo! I'll be out till 5 a.m. before I have to actually go to the venue. But yeah, this is New Music Mondays. I'm Julian from Johannesburg.
I'm Martin in London, in the UK. Thank you very much for joining us again. Do the like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell us what you think. Let us know about new music. That's what we're here for.
And this is Golden Bloom with Fine. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
myself, I'm fine. They don't give a fuck about you as long as you pay your rent on time. In the red, deal with my debt when I'm dead. New card, old one got barred, but I've got friends with benefits. Who's round? My round. Take a look and I can't be found. I'm gone, long gone. I'm fine. Please tell my doctor I'm fine. You dropped $1,000 on a phone and you dropped it taking selfies online. In the red, deal with my debt when I'm dead. New card on one got barred, but I've got friends with benefits. Who's round? My round. Take a look and I can't be found. I'm gone, long gone.